It's time to talk about Payback, and of course, we're going to start off here with the pre-show kickoff match: El Torito versus Hornswoggle in a hair versus mask match. So somebody's either going to be bald or they're going to get rid of the mask for El Torito, just the same as they got rid of the tail, which this is so stupid. But I mean, I'm admittedly kind of into it. I kind of want to know who wins this. And I'll be actually really shocked if they don't end up having El Torito win here. But they've had him win a shit ton of matches lately. So maybe Hornswoggle's actually going to get this one. Maybe Dylan's not going to be bald and uglier by proxy. If they do that, though, and they get rid of the mask for El Torito, that's going to be kind of weird because he's going to be a bull without the whole bull gimmick. And I don't know. Maybe they're just going to go with like whatever his normal name is or something like that. But I'm still going to go with El Torito here. I still actually kind of think that this could end up being both awful or entertaining as all hell. The last match that they had at Extreme Rules was far better than I expected it to be. So I don't want to get my hopes up too high, but there is a chance that this could end up being pretty cool. So kudos to them if that ends up happening. Peyton, your thoughts on hair versus mask?
I've rather enjoyed the comedy of this whole story we've had. I really thought it was terrible at first, and maybe that was just refusing to want to like it. But I remember when they came out, I believe it was at the Hall of Fame ceremony when they did their first skit with this, and it just bombed so heavily. But since then, it's really won me over. I've liked a lot of the things they've done, and I'm looking forward to this match. Who's going to win it? I could see it going both ways, honestly. I would be surprised if El Torito lost this because he did lose the tail. He is becoming significantly more popular than the team he is with. Perhaps take the mask off him as well and have him go into some character that's his own and separate from the Matadors. Maybe even make him go heel. I don't know. You can figure out what you do with him then. But I think it is more likely to see Hornswoggle on the losing end. The main reason I actually see for this is get that hair off him, make him even uglier, because he has a movie coming out in a few months where he is going to be playing the rebooted Leprechaun. So, just in time. There you go.
Leprechaun versus a bull. Might end up happening. Miguel?
I think Peyton pretty much took the words out of my mouth. In terms of the actual match quality, I mean, Torito's a really good worker. Hornswoggle can take a beating, so as long as you let Torito do his thing on Hornswoggle, I think it's going to be an all right matchup. In terms of the outcome, I don't see them unmasking Torito because there's too much money in Torito, whereas Hornswoggle, like you said, he's got a heel turn coming soon, and once you get your hair cut, you got to be a heel, So I'm okay with this. The only way I could see them maybe having Torito lose is if they want to give him a new mask, like a more marketable one, because I don't think you could market the bull mask. But if they wanted to do one where he loses the bull mask but gets a really cool
he has another mask gun under it.
That would be.
I was actually going to bring that up. I was going to go, what would it be like if he just took the one off and he just has enough ones and he's like, fuck you.
Honestly, that would actually be pretty interesting. That would actually be pretty funny. I could honestly see them. No, you know what? That would be too smart for WWE to do. I'm going to take the safe bet and just go with Hornswoggle losing.
What if he had a fucking leprechaun mask on?
Oh no, that would be, like I said, that would be hilarious if that was the case, but that's too smart for WWE to pull off, so I don't think that's going to happen.
Sean, your thoughts on El Torito versus Hornswoggle?
I actually enjoyed this feud at the beginning when they first started. Now, towards the end of this cycle, I'm fucking hating it. I turned off Raw during this fucking entire segment because it pissed me off that much. But yeah, I hope Hornswoggle wins because I hate this fucking ball. I hate this fucking team. The quicker they're out of the fucking business, the better. Honest opinion, I fucking hate these fucking wankers. Just bring back Carlito and just be done with it.
He said it.
Did you just say bring back Carlito and have him beat the shit out of them?
Pretty much.
That would be a great way to reintroduce Carlito. He comes out, it's like, oh, is he going to be a part of Los Matadores? And he just beats the shit out of both the doors. Just like, hey, Carlito, it's cool. Lego, your thoughts on the hair versus mask?
I don't want him to lose the mask because the last time a Mexican lost a mask, it looked like Hunico.
That's not happening with El Torito. It's Hunico.
Fucking...
He's playing both parts, and the reason that you can tell the difference is because of the black underneath his boot.
Imagine, though, if he just took the mask off and it's fucking Hunico's face. The ugliest midget ever. As far as who's going to win this match, I'm pretty confident El Torito's going to. I'd be fine with them doing the whole, I got another mask underneath thing, but won't happen. So El Torito takes this in a match which I hope doesn't last too long, because without the gimmick, it's probably going to be shit.
I think that this will probably be a blow-off. And hopefully this will be a blow-off that actually is a good way to end this whole feud, and they don't drag it on too long where people really just don't give a shit. We're going to move on here. Part 5, Intercontinental Championship, Bad News Barrett versus Rob Van Dam.